quick, right now!
Amy, I'm sorry. I don't know how to tell you this, but I've been diagnosed with cancer.
Are you serious?
I've been thinking about it on my own a lot, and knowing this, there's just no way I can go through with the wedding. I hoped it would never come to this, but please break up with me. We have to call off the wedding.
Slow down. What are you even saying?
It's so sudden, I know. It's hard to believe. It really feels like some terrible dream, but it looks like the cancer is real, and it's getting worse. I'm really, really sorry to tell you this on our wedding day of all days.
It's that bad, is it?
Well, I went in for a routine health check and they found some worrying results in my medical data. Then, after a more thorough check, they discovered the cancer. I'm still having a hard time believing it myself.
That's so unexpected. I don't even know what to think. And how come you waited until today to tell me something this important? It's the day of our wedding, for crying out loud!
You don't realize how much I thought about this. But I knew I couldn't just hide this and go through with the wedding as usual. You wouldn't want to get married to someone with cancer, would you? There's no choice, Amy. We've got to cancel the wedding.
James, I don't care about all that. We can figure it out later. Just come to the wedding hall now, okay?
But
you don't know how much I was looking forward to this day.
It's for the best, Amy. There's really nothing we can do but call off the wedding. It looks like the cancer is pretty serious, and there's just no way I can make you truly happy.
Amy, what's going on? I heard something from Dad about the wedding being cancelled. Is that actually true? I've just had my hair and makeup done at the salon. The timing couldn't be worse. Sis, I'm really sorry for making you go through all the trouble. You're telling me he cancelled literally moments before the wedding? Please tell me what is going on. I wish I could give you a proper explanation, but honestly, I'm not completely sure how to explain it myself. What do you mean? I just got a message from James and he said he has been diagnosed with cancer. James has cancer? Quite the shock, isn't it? So, because of that, he's come to the decision that it's better if we don't go through with the wedding. He said he's canceling the wedding for my sake. Then he went on about how he can't come to the wedding and that I should just tell the staff to cancel everything. Wait. That came out of nowhere. I'm having trouble wrapping my head around everything, but does James actually have cancer? It looks like it. I know it's sudden. I just heard it a few minutes ago myself. I don't totally understand what's really going on either. So you're not completely sure? It all seems a bit fishy, don't you think? James suddenly getting cancer and canceling the wedding on the day of are two completely different things, right? And why does he expect you to just agree to cancel the wedding at the drop of a hat? It's all just out of the blue. I'm not exactly understanding everything clearly myself, but all I know is I really wanted to marry him. Whether he has cancer or not, choosing to cancel the wedding in such a one-sided way is not gonna fly, sweetheart. I can maybe understand him wanting to talk to you about it seriously, but it's not like he just got the results this morning, is it? He has to have arrived at the wedding hall by now, right? I'm heading over there now. When I see him, he's going to have to explain to me what the hell is going on. Sis, he's not here. He just told me to cancel everything and that he's not coming to the wedding hall. That's really all he said. What? Are you serious? You're saying he left all the trouble of canceling the wedding for you to deal with? Just now, I let the hall staff know that the wedding is canceled. And I've already sent a message to all the guests we invited to let them know as well. I couldn't tell them the real reason, so I told them that I would explain everything in more detail at a later date. Amy, just think for a minute. Even if he has cancer, none of this makes any sense at all. Like, he suddenly drops the bomb that he has cancer? Can we really even believe what he is saying is true? Sis, calm down. I really appreciate you standing up for me in this situation, but I'm sure that James is just confused about everything that's going on. He apparently found out about the cancer after a routine health check. It must be really overwhelming for him. What? Did you say a routine health check? Yeah. It sounds like they found some worrying results in his medical data or something. Then, after they did a more thorough check through the data, they discovered that he has cancer. Hold on. Is that actually what he said? Yeah, that's what he just told me. Amy, wait there and don't go anywhere, okay? I'm coming to the wedding hall right away. There's no use, sis. It's already canceled. I know you just did your hair and makeup and everything, but the best thing to do now would just be to go home and try to relax. I know you took time off work for this. I'm really sorry. Try to enjoy it still. You're not the one who needs to be apologizing, Amy. That lowlife man of yours, that's who needs to apologize. But there's nothing he can do about the disease. Yeah, that is if he even has a disease. I'm gonna make this right, Amy. You can count on it. What are you thinking of doing? I'll explain later. Just wait at the wedding hall, okay? I'm gonna put an end to this nonsense.
Amy, were you able to cancel the wedding? Hopefully there weren't any problems.
Yes, I canceled it.
That's a relief. Hey, I'm sorry to leave everything to you.
Don't worry about that. Oh, are you still okay to cover half of the wedding fees, like we agreed? Canceling on the day of means we need to pay the entire fee, so…
I'm sorry. But is there any way you could pay the whole fee?
Why? That's not what we agreed.
It looks like I might need the money for medical fees in the coming months. The doctor told me to prepare some funds just for that purpose, just in case. So I need to save every penny I can. If possible, it would be great if you could cover the entire cancellation fee.
Your medical fees are really that much?
Amy, it's cancer. I'll probably have to be hospitalized any day now, so it shouldn't be a surprise that the costs add up quickly.
I guess I imagined you could just use your health insurance plan. Don't you have private health insurance?
Yeah, I am, but just to be cautious, I really shouldn't spend my own money. Who knows how long the treatments are going to drag on.
But I heard that treatments for cancer that's found early are supposed to be much shorter. You know my sister is a nurse, right? I talked with her and learned all the basics about cancer treatment.
What? Your sister is a nurse?
James, ever since you first broke the news to me about this, I decided I want to be by your side, fighting with you. I know together we can beat this.
What are you saying, Amy? It's clear that parting ways is really the only option at this point.
James, listen! Early detected cancer isn't as scary as it's made up to be.
That would be the case if it was found early, but… unfortunately, I'm not so lucky. So, just forget about me. It's better off that way.
Really? You're saying your cancer wasn't discovered early?
I only have 6 months left, Amy. The cancer has already spread and… I didn't want to tell you this, but it's already too late for me.
James, are you serious? I had no idea it was that grim.
That's right. It's not good at all. So don't even worry about supporting me through this. There's no use. All I want for you is to find someone who you can live a long and happy life with. I haven't come to grips with it myself, but I've only got limited time now. It's for your sake, Amy. That's why we can't get married.
Okay, bye!
What's with the reaction? Why so indifferent suddenly?
Indifferent? Well, honestly, I don't really care anymore. To tell you the truth, it's kind of hard to stop laughing.
What? How could you say that?
6 months left to live? Blah, blah, blah. Like, I get it. You're just, like, repeatedly bringing up this sob story you thought up. Frankly, it's exhausting. Whatever. All the best for your last 6 months.
Are you crazy? Is something funny to you? What do you mean a story I thought up? I've only got 6 months left. This isn't some kind of practical joke. Like I told you, the cancer was found in the health check at an advanced stage. What part of this don't you understand?
Yeah, right. Did you actually know that cancer actually can't be detected from a routine health check?
That can't be true.
Actually, just before this, my sister told me something quite interesting. Even assuming you actually went to a routine health check, the only things they really do are measure height, weight, and do a simple blood test, right? That type of routine health check hardly ever detects cancer.
No. Really?
In order to detect cancer, you need to go to a cancer specialist with state-of-the-art equipment. It's only there that you can take a specialized test that is able to find the cancer. There are almost no routine health checks that include that level of specialized service. So I find it really hard to believe that you found out you had cancer in a routine health check like that. How would they even detect it from those simple tests?
But, what they actually told me at the hospital is I have cancer.
I see. At the hospital, huh? Cancer is a convenient way to get out of an engagement, that's for sure. At least, that's what the nurse you were cheating with said.
What?
I told you that my sister was a nurse, right? Apparently, she actually saw you at the hospital.
No. Really? Your sister saw me?
She was about to go up and say hi to you, but she saw that you were whispering about something with a young nurse from her work. She didn't end up saying anything. Please, you've got to cancel the wedding right away. She won't be able to say anything if you tell her you have cancer. Apparently, she overheard all sorts of interesting things.
What? There's no way.
So how exactly do you explain that? My sister caught you red-handed. Anything else you want to fess up to while you've got me here?
It must have been a different person. Your sister must have mixed me up with someone else.
My sister was certain that the person she saw was you.
There's no way. I really do have cancer, Amy. Of course. I just remembered. I actually have the medical report with the cancer diagnosis. If you're going to doubt me, take a look at the report. This is proof. I actually do have cancer.
You have a medical certificate, eh? It is authentic, right? Because you would be facing serious charges for forging an official medical document, which I'm sure you're aware of.
I didn't know that, actually. I would have no reason to know something like that.
Of course. Why would you? Although your little nurse friend should have known. But it's okay, right? Because yours is totally legit, right? Come on, let's see it then.
Wait, hold on. I might have misplaced it. It should be around here somewhere. When I do find it, I'll show you. Actually, I should go look for it now. Bye.
Amy, we've got him. I just cornered that nurse that James was talking to and pressed her until she talked. Get this. She pulled a fake medical record out of a locker at the hospital. Really? Yep. And what's more is that they even copied the information from one of my patients who actually has cancer. That will land them in serious trouble. They really went that far to forge a fake medical record? It seems they were trying to make a false document to prove that James had a late-stage cancer diagnosis. The nerve! I can't believe he went this far just to break off the engagement. Sis, I can't thank you enough. I wouldn't have discovered any of this without you. You don't even have to mention it. It's actually of benefit to me, too. Really? How so? That nurse. First, she tried to ruin your wedding. Then she created a false medical record by copying confidential patient information. There's just no way I can put up with a person like her working in this hospital. So for me, nothing is gonna be sweeter than the moment I get her fired. Yeah, there's no place for any of that. That patient is actually suffering from cancer. To rope an innocent person like that into their plan really pisses me off. Those types of people are honestly the worst. Amy, are you okay with this? This evidence is all we need to really ruin them. We're going to turn the tables on them so fast that their heads are going to be spinning.
Amy, I made a huge mistake. I should have realized sooner. I want to get married after all. Please, Amy, let's go through with this wedding.
What do you want?
That nurse. It was just a fling. But she developed feelings for me. That's what caused all of this to happen. She's even the one who made the fake medical record, I swear. She was the one behind the whole cancer idea. She thought of it herself. Believe me, it's not my fault.
I knew you would say something like this. If you're trying to save your own skin, it's way too late for that. I'm not going to forget the fact that you lied to me to cancel our wedding.
Right up until the last minute, I was against the plan. But that nurse, she told me she was going to reveal the whole thing to you if I didn't go along with the affair. It was a lose-lose situation for me.
So, obediently following her and going along with the plan makes you completely innocent?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. But finally, I realized the huge mistake I made. I want to get married to you, Amy. You're the only one I can imagine myself with. I want to be with you and only you.
Oh, well, I don't want to be with you.
Don't say that. When I told you that I had cancer, you told me that you would fight it together with me, right? How could you say such kind words, only to come back and change your mind now? You don't know how sorry I am about this. I'm on my knees apologizing, Amy. Why wouldn't you just forget about everything and give me another chance?
There's no way. First, you lied to me in the worst way possible. Not to mention you cheated on me behind my back. Who the hell would marry someone like that?
It was nothing but a fling. And I've already broken it off with her. It's done. I've changed, Amy. You can trust me. I'm ready to commit. Come on. Right now, let's head to the church. I've got my vows ready and everything. We can turn this all around.
The only place that you'll be going is prison.
Don't be crazy. Why would I go there?
I've already reported everything you did to the police.
You did what?
So, as I said, you're not going to be walking down the aisle anytime soon. You're going to be behind bars.
Prison? What are you talking about? Why would you report me? Cheating and canceling a wedding surely can't be grounds enough for a police report, right? And that definitely shouldn't warrant a prison sentence.
It wasn't only cheating and canceling the wedding. In this state, forging an official document actually carries quite the hefty penalty. Oh, and I didn't just report it to the police. My sister and I reported it to the hospital as well.
What?
I just heard that nurse you were seeing behind my back was taken to the police station for questioning. It's only a matter of time before they come to pick you up, too.
Wait. You're joking with me, right? Being taken to the police station is no laughing matter.
It's not a joke. The police should be there to pick you up, too, any minute now.
I already told you, I wasn't responsible for this. Getting arrested? Don't you think that's going too far?
Maybe try and tell that to the police. They'll be the ones to decide whether you get arrested or not.
How could you do this?
Oh, and about the cancellation fee for the wedding. I'm going to have to get you to pay the whole thing. So, thanks in advance for getting that ready as well.
What? What do you mean I have to pay all of it? How does that work? I asked you to pay for it, right?
At that point, you were saying that you needed money for cancer treatments. But it turned out that was a complete and utter lie, so… Actually, you don't have any medical costs to worry about, do you? You've got no reason why you can't pay up now. So, I'm leaving the full payment to you.
But we originally planned to split it between the two of us, right?
I never wanted to cancel the wedding. I don't have any hand in this. It's all you. It only makes sense for you to take some responsibility and pay up.
You might be right about some of that, but the whole amount is…
The wedding venue and planner are taking everything into account, and they said they could give you a bit more time. Actually, it's supposed to be paid by this week, but lucky for you, it looks like they'll let you pay by the end of the month.
It doesn't matter how long they give me. There's no way I can pay for that.
Then you're going to want to set aside money to cover the legal fees as well when I sue you for all the money you owe. It's up to you. Either way works for me.
Hold on. You're going to sue me now?
If you're not going to pay what you owe, I really have no choice. Anyways, I'm sure you and your new lady friend will have more than enough time to reflect on this while you're being held at the police station. So after that, the police came to James's house and arrested him, just like his accomplice, the nurse he had been having an affair with. But both of them denied blame and told the police that the other person was responsible for everything. I'm sure that was a big headache for the officers who were questioning them, but they eventually sorted it out. James's parents said that they had still been handling James's finances themselves. Fortunately for me, they were also shocked at what he did and were happy to withdraw the money and pay me the full amount of what he owed. Oh, and as for my sister, thanks to all she did with the prosecution, she was promoted to head nurse of her department. As her first order of business, she made sure that every one of the guests who were supposed to attend the wedding went through a detailed cancer screening exam. Thanks for watching! If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to see more content.